Hello folks, welcome to the Raw before the 24. First time racing in this year, which is pretty exciting. Not sure why I haven't run this in the last couple of years. I think probably because Daytona 24 hours is always running right after, and so the focus has almost always been on practicing in the GT3s and just getting up to speed there. But yeah, this time I wanted to give it a shot. It's given me an opportunity to learn a new car because I'm driving the LMP3, which has been a ton of fun in the dry. However, so far in the earlier time slots, this race has been wet. Started out dry, but has got wet. So I'm in a test session right now. I have Ben, who's with me. He's going to be like race engineer and helping me cool the race, which I'm extremely grateful for, especially if we do get the rain, because it's going to really help. Ben also ran in an earlier time slot in a GT4, so has a bit of a sense of kind of how the race has at least played out in that time slot. See if it's similar in this one. Race, or at least qualifying, gets underway in 20 minutes, so I'm going to probably do 5-10 minutes of running here just on my own, just qualifying quali sims, just because I've been running in the wet, so I just need to re-engage the dry running brain, as I think quali will be dry, and then yeah, we'll see how the race goes. Just going to bring Ben back in here. Hey Ben, stream is hopefully up and running now. Oh, that's sweet. Well, hopefully the volume's right. I've been, I don't know, making some adjustments to the stream because I've started to stream in 4K, trying to make sure it comes through decent and doesn't kill my performance. I think I've got a good balance. Yeah, okay, good. And Paul, hello from the UK. Good to have you with us, buddy. All right, I'm going to do, I don't know, maybe a couple of quali sims, Ben, in this test session, just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Awesome. Much appreciated. Wow, it is like a different car in this weather. Yeah, I know. Well, that was one thing I had to learn quite a bit, actually, is just the difference in braking technique from prototype to GT3, because my GT3 braking over the last couple of years has got much better to what it used to be, but, this, to get fast, I needed to brake quite differently in this thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know, which makes perfect sense. I just never really thought about it before, but it's funny how it really took a while for me to get that muscle memory back. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, you got the error, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, and I definitely don't have it down 100%, but at least I understand the mechanics of it. And even just getting a feel for that early brake pressure and how much grit you have at that point really surprised me, actually. Not slowing it down enough for T2.
lap of fuel left.
Yeah, all that wet running. It's funny. I just to relearn how to drive this thing quickly again.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel. .3. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yes, car is registered. I just stepped out to run this test session, but it should be good. Yeah, I'm going to do, just like I said, one more quali sim and that'll come back. Make sure I've got some margin here.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
One last lap and then we'll call it.
about 1 lap of fuel left. 49.1. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Yeah, I can't quite reach the lap times of last night, but got a feel for it. Low 42s. That's probably going to be where we'll be.
2.2. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh my word, so we really just don't know what to expect, eh? That's so interesting. Oof, an adventure. Interesting, very interesting. Alright, I'm going to rejoin the main session now. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. Just don't really know what to make of it. Nope, we will not. I appreciate it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, hopefully quality's dry. If I can get into the low 42s, fine. And that just gets us kind of set up. I'm just going to pop to the washroom bin and then I'll be in for the remainder. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, really? Is he? Last time I raced against him, I out-qualified him, and then I got taken out at Sebring, and he was a beneficiary because he was running behind me and had a prototype incident. I was kind of annoyed. I was like, oh, I could be racing him all race, and then lasted about 2 laps. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's wild. And this will be even more. Yeah, I forget that this is really super, super popular. Because of the 24-hour, I've never really considered doing it because usually I'm always practicing for that and just can't face trying to, you know, get good at two different cars too close to each other. Oh, I just really want to get kicked to the next session because I want to know what we're facing. A little. Like just looking at the radar of this session, like just pure rain everywhere. Like, you know, it was obvious that this thing was just going to rain for hours and hours. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about heavy fog because that will change the track conditions a little bit, but no rain, so you know you're on dry tyres throughout. Because that keeps it simple. Yeah, not having a clear idea of the weather is, yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. It's interesting. Yep. How long do we have? 4 minutes, yeah. Oh well, I guess I'll just go and run around in the wet just a bit longer. I do, thank you, yes. Sounds good. Love it. So what do you use as your kind of apps to support, you know, the race engineer aspects? Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Just the data that they put out. Yeah, okay. So, it is weird. I wonder if that... Yeah. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's handy. Oh, handy, yeah. Yeah. Oh, is it open for you? Okay, well, I guess I'll park this thing up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing the join button yet on mine. Yeah, I feel like it's always a little bit slow to trigger the join. But I'm in the pits, so I'll be ready. Yes, that's right. Yeah. No, it's good because I just want to do dry running, hopefully, assuming it's dry, and if not, well, I'll just carry on in the wet. There it is. Let's do this. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't even know what that track looks like actually. Is that where Formula One used to race, like back in the day, or is that somewhere totally different now? Oh, it is it. Okay. So is it okay? Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. So this is the official session, right? Now I can see the weather, and it is mostly cloudy, and I see zero precipitation for the next 4 hours. So and that's like that's legit. We're not getting kicked to any other server, are we? Like this is it. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna bang out dry laps because I have got used to wet running. But just yeah, double check that I'm not talking absolute rubbish. But I think it says mostly cloudy, and honestly, it is lovely, Ben. It's really nice, good visibility. It's not wet. Yeah, but you know what? I've done all this wet running now, so probably I'll somehow be slow. But yeah, I'll still happily take a dry race. Okay. Oh, no way. Back on it. Well, to be honest, if you had a shocker with the rain, maybe people are like, let's give it another go. I mean, like all week, this is what I was expecting because I hadn't seen a sniff of rain in any sessions. And then when I think it was, well, Pant, a friend of mine, was like, hey, I'm watching it tonight. He was like, it's raining, bud. I'm like, is it? Yeah, that's what, and I'm like, oh, is it like a shower? He's like, no, it's raining. But I'll be honest, but this is dry as a bone, mostly cloudy, so it's pretty bright. Yeah, no complaints if this is what I've looked into today. And will this be the exact same weather for every split in this time slot, or can every split be slightly different? Never been too sure how that works. Okay. So every split could be slightly different in the same time slot. Am I right? Okay. Okay. Wow. So really is luck then if you get in a split, which has good weather. Okay, I wonder which direction that is. Think about big braking points. Okay, good to know. Worse into one. Okay, that is good to know actually. Oh yeah, I'm having trouble with this corner in the dry now. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm basically just going to do quali sims for the next 20 minutes really. Just try and get this time to as close as my optimal as possible. I feel like I've done enough running on a fuel tank to know, you know, where I've got to back it up. Stop again. I feel like I have to relearn that every day. I never quite have the muscle memory.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. 43.8.
Sounds great. Sounds good.
Car right. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
Alright, for anyone on the stream, Ben and I are just preparing for the race here. Ben graciously offered to be race engineer for this one, which is awesome. Looks like we might have a dry racer, which was a surprise, given that quite a few of the time slots have been wet, if not all of them so far, so we'll see. And I've been doing a little bit of dry running, wet running this morning, so now I'm just trying to get a feel for the dry again. Unfortunately can't put ourselves in a group where it's just us to do true quali sims, but just gonna go out with the quali fuel and run around a little bit.
Left side. Clear.
When I was running on a clear track last night, well, with conditions that hopefully weren't too different to this, I did get into the 41.9s a couple of times. Don't expect to achieve that today with the race pressure, but if we're in the low 42s for quali time, hopefully that's competitive.
You got a slow car on the left. You got a slow car on the right. Go left. Go right.
Did one race practice this week as well in the fixed session, which was just LMP3, so didn't really give me much experience in, of course, overtaking slower class traffic. But yeah, it didn't go too badly. There wasn't tons of people racing it this week.
Got about 2 laps of fuel.
Finished kind of mid-pack in the end. One spin halfway through. Find when I have a good quali lap, I can hook up T1 well. Find it a tricky one for me. Might get a cleanish run here, depending on where we catch the guys ahead. with these guys before the bus stop, and maybe we'll get a clear run to the end of the lap.
Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
Really got to hook that bus stop up if we've got any chance of having a good quali today. That wasn't a bad one, but it looks like I did get an off track there. Didn't actually see where that was. I thought it was clean. But this will just give us a good marker as to the lap times we're running.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
We'll go for one more lap here.
42.5. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, T1 again. Just pull off to the side here and go again. Yeah, like Ben was saying, the wind feels a little bit different. So we are, yeah, like car 19 out of 20, so I'd suggest we're in a pretty competitive split for the iRacing. And given that I don't drive this car much, the iRacing is probably fairly representative. Well, we'll see as we get into the race. But I'll be honest, if it does stay dry, it's a bit of a relief. I do find this car a bit tricky in the wet and haven't done a ton of laps in it.
Left side. Clear on the left.
In the dry, however, I found this car a lot of fun. It's pretty cool.
Go right.
I will just check on the stream after this run, make sure we're not dropping any frames. I've not made any real adjustments since we last streamed, although I did. I think I have adjusted just on iRacing just to receive the full set of cars, but to only draw, I think, 20 or so whilst I'm in the car, just to take a little bit of the edge off, because it's going to be a very busy race today. So that was a clean bus stop. It was a little bit slow just because just trying to prep for this next lap, but it's going to be tricky into T1 here. Don't think we're going to catch these two before we get there, so probably won't be a great sim this lap. Treat it as a bit of traffic practice unless we can just sneak by them
You
here.
have about 2 laps of fuel left.
I'll get one done.
Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Obviously very compromised here into T2. But good practice for the race, just to figure out where the safe places to overtake are without taking too many risks. I think I need to get on the brakes a little harder going into there so we can get better rotation earlier.
Right side. Clear. No expected change in conditions.
Well, if indeed there are no changes in conditions, we have lucked out for sure.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. one lap of fuel left. 43, even.
Wow, big stutter going into T1 there. That was interesting. Not sure what caused that. I'll have a quick look before we get racing.
Car on your left. Clear.
Have noticed a few of those since going to 4K, but I don't know if it is truly the monitors that have caused it, or if it's just some other part of the setup.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, how are they going? A bunch of them running in the main. Oh, awesome, that's great. Ah, that's awesome.
Left side.
And do they, what's the weather like for
Clear on
them?
the left.
Okay, yeah.
Don't forget to pit
Interesting.
this lap for more fuel. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Yeah. Interesting, yeah, maybe.
45, even.
Oh, is that right? Interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because the radar here, no, it's just white, isn't it? Well, I guess we'll just see how it develops, but yeah, it looks very static, which is surprising. So we're car 9. Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't, yeah, like, I can run a mid 42 here. I keep it in traffic at the moment. Probably a low 42 if I have a decent run. But yeah, we're car 19 out of 20 for LMP3, so, you know, we're at the bottom of a, you know, at least for this iRacing, a higher end split, but maybe my pace is going to be alright for this level.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear. Left side. Stay on the right. Keep to the right. Car stops on the right. Keep to the right. You got a slow car on the left. Clear. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, not much of a quali sim, but quite interesting just to see how that will work going into T1. struggling to get the car turned at that corner today. Don't know why. I didn't struggle with that yesterday. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I noticed that the second lap on a quali run seems a lot better. I mean, not always, but if I drive both laps well, the second one's always quicker. Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on. Oh, well, I keep getting stupid off tracks. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I keep forgetting this is a warm-up session that 1X's are in play.
On the left. Car right. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear. Don't forget to pit for more fuel. .2. You've got the fastest lap.
That was funny. Yeah, no with traffic as well, which is interesting. Yeah, it's coming. It's annoying. I forget that you can't jump into your own group when you're in warm-up, can you? I mean, realistic. I mean, to be fair. Yeah, totally. So we've got about 5 minutes, right, until winter quali. It's funny, like everyone is just racking up the incident points. Thought my 5 was pretty bad, but someone's in here's got 15 already. Good job they don't carry over. Yeah, I do need to be a little bit careful in the race, actually. Just, yeah, it does feel harsh, yeah, especially with the bus stop, and it's very easy to get an off track through there. Did you? No way. Wow, that's rough. I'm just going to pop to the washroom, actually, and then I'll be back. Sounds good. Right, folks, just having a little look at the stream. Everything looks good. Hopefully the volume mix is okay. If anything is loud or quiet, let me know. I probably won't have time to change it now, but I'll make adjustments for the next one. Did have that slightly concerning stutter into T1 about 10 minutes ago, so hopefully that's not going to reappear. Been a little bit difficult to pinpoint that. I'll take a look on stream and just see if we had a big page fault at that time. Had a couple when I ran at IMSA with Pant a couple of weeks ago. It's not ideal. Wasn't race ending, but not ideal either way. So we've only got a couple of minutes, but I may as well just jump back in until we're called in for quali. Yeah, so I mean, it looks like if we're in the low 42s for quali, that should put us in an okay position, assuming some of the field here has done some relatively sort of accurate quali sims. Obviously difficult with all the traffic around. So struggle with just consistency and line into turn 2.
Right side. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Yeah, I've got to say, I am more than a little bit relieved to have the sun. Dry track, and just now really need to make the most of it. Try not to try not to take unnecessary risks today. Shouldn't be a need to. With the faster class cars, we get to make the decisions of when to wait. Yeah, I've noticed that on my outlap actually, giving it full beans coming out of the bus stop has resulted in a few spins. Probably do need to just be a little bit gentle with that when I'm on my outlap. Always trying to maximise time coming up to the last part of the oval. But that is not a bad learning just before quali. Don't really want to be spinning at the end of your outlap. I'm just getting off tracks for fun at the moment. It's really interesting. I haven't been struggling with that corner until today, and I'm just struggling to get the nose where I want it to go. To be a little bit careful in qualifying.
Left side. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left.
I think we're going to get pulled into quali pretty soon here. Maybe we've got time for this one lap at the end of this one, we'll see.
Practice is over. Head on in.
Well, that'll be it. Right, let's get ready to rumble. Let's check the sets. Got the quali set on. Check the fuel. Yep. Yeah, 10 fuel, perfect. That's silly, but worth checking. Yep, good. Has the dry tires on. TC1. All right, I will probably just go def and bend for these couple of laps. I will be back in a sec. Thank you. So 2 laps. After that little spin coming out of the bus stop, it's just a good reminder to put some energy through the car and through the tyres and the brakes in this out lap, but also not to do anything silly. So yeah, it's sunny but gloomy, but nothing too bad. Hopefully the weather forecast hasn't changed. I'll look after quali and we can take a look there. Right, sensible bus stop onto lap 1. Now in all the sims I was doing last night, lap 1 was always slower. And GT3s I don't find it quite as obvious, but certainly in the LMP3 here. So a sensible first bus stop, but we'll have to push that quite a bit harder for the actual laps. So here we go. Top speed definitely a little bit lower compared to last night. Must be the wind. Oh, the car's not quite gripping up yet. Lost, I think, a good couple of tenths there in T1. Let's try and make sure the rest of the lap is tidy so we don't compound that. Really keen to just get a banker in. Again, wide into that turn. Gotta tidy that up for lap 2. Wasn't the most aggressive bus stop, but I think it was decent enough. I'm guessing this will be, or at least I hope it's a mid 42. I think turn 1 was where that had really cost us some time. Well, let's see.
One more lap. 42.2.
Struggling with T1, so we're going to keep our foot in here, but finding a 10th and a half going to be a bit of a struggle, but you never know. But 42.2 is not a bad banker, to be honest. Annoying though, definitely could have been more in it. Yeah, a quarter of a second back now, just compounded with the next couple of corners. Yeah, just too aggressive now. Let's just bring it home safely. Do without the 1Xs. Okay, well, that's put us in P2 currently. Hey, Ben. Yeah, so just, yeah, it wasn't my best lap, but to be honest, I don't know if I mean, to have beaten Matt's time, that would have been probably the best lap I would have done. So, probably hasn't cost. Yeah, just didn't quite have the confidence, actually. T1 was interesting, didn't have the same confidence I had into there last night. Took me a while to get back on the power. But fortunately, the first lap was a reasonable banker, so no complaints. Oh, interesting. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Interesting. Well, we'll take it. We'll take it. I suspect it'll be fairly competitive, which will be fun. Right, let's whack on the right set here. Yeah, it was annoying. Just couldn't quite find. Yeah, I think just turn one. You know, once I got loose in there, it kind of killed the tires for the rest of the run, I think. Yeah, I think I needed to just be a bit harder on the brakes, a little bit longer, and then I think the car would have gripped up coming out. But you know what, low 42s, that's kind of what I was expecting, to be honest, so can't complain. Exactly. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that'll be key. If I can just have an okay T1 and if everyone is sensible and no one's trying to do silly sends, outside line should be okay, but yeah, we'll see. Survival is really the name of the game. Totally. Yeah, totally right. Yeah, totally agree. I need to just go in with that philosophy. Nails it. Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice if I can just, if I'm in a comfortable sort of position pace-wise, that'd be lovely just to be running with the leaders, not having to worry too much. Right, last check of everything. Yeah. Good advice. Thank you.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. The estimated SOF is.
No, I'll use the black box to have a look at that probably from time to time. But that would be great. Yeah, that's awesome actually, just because I have sacrificed third-party overlays when I switch to 4K triples just to, you know, limit performance impact. So I do rely on the old school black box. Can't wait until iRacing bring their new in-sim UI. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, space-wise, it's a pain. Yeah, I mean, I tried it for a little bit, and I think if I could have, and I still think I could do it. I was doing some longer sessions, and you know, I found the headset that I was using. It was a like an old PMAX one or however you say that. It's just a little bit heavy. I think as that technology improves, I may reconsider at some point. But there is something for me, at least, about the easy triples, just like jumping, go. Like once you've set them up once, relatively easy. Though I suspect that's the same with VR these days. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I bet.
Catch the pace car.
Oh, wow, interesting. Gotcha. No, there's not here. Okay.
About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is in.
Well, it wasn't lightning. Yeah.
Green, green.
Thank you.
Road's open. The next car's the leader.
Okay. Let's go racing. Well, that was a pretty sensible start in the end. Gotta get used to this heavy front end now. Oh no, that's killer. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I think we'll see how this guy is behind. If he's racy, I'm not going to be a roadblock. Just more focused on getting settled for now. Already a gap. Gotcha, thank you.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Just going to let him take that. So I think my goal now is see if I can just stay with these two, if there's going to be a bit of a gap behind. We'll just kind of... He does, yeah. He's ready. Okay. You. Yeah, I just need to get a bit more confidence following into the bus stop. certainly did it. Yeah.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Thank you. Yeah, these two. Yeah. I know, yeah, I'm surprised this guy hasn't got by, to be honest, because it's easy for me to catch them. And this guy caught me and, you know, had a run, sent it. The guy in P1 doesn't look overly quick right now.
Right side. Clear.
Yeah, got distracted, sorry about that.
Car right. Stay on the left.
Okay, clear now on the right. Thank you. Yeah, that's me getting distracted in traffic. Okay, now we've got a different race to work. Well, I don't think I hit the wall, so we should be okay.
No damage. Car looks clean.
It's... yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got quite fortunate, really. Okay. Yeah, if I could just get, well, in some ways now it's the target's different. I can get past these two. That would be great. And then run in some clear air. Wouldn't mind that for a bit. Yeah, that corner's caught me out all morning. Don't know why. It's been interesting, like in the wet and the dry. Just to think I'm just not braking too late. I think it's real simple.
47.2. The car in P2. Just set the fastest lap. 43 even.
Okay. I guess it's got to be where can I get past these guys? Yeah, it's just sort of building up the confidence here on the fuel load, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Oh my word, this is a bad start to the race. Come on. Okay. Ben, not at my best today, buddy. Glad this is a long race.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.6 seconds. Car 14 has taken the lead.
Right. Time to dial in. Come on. Been sketchy so far. Now I've got a bit of space here.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.7 seconds.
Okay. Right, 2.8 right now. Let's see. Oh, we got clear air. Let's see how we get on. Sounds good. Got 0.2 there, so yeah, okay.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 4.1 seconds.
Oh, the grip's now here. Okay. Great. Does help when you... Thank you.
Car stop on the left. Car on your left. Clear.
Thank you.
Left side.
Right, made some ground up on these guys a little bit to get back in the tow. That's a bit of a janky start, that one. Okay. Well, we'll take that.
Clear. Left side. Clear. Car on your left. Clear. The leader is running 44.8, 43.9.
Thank you.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear. Car on your left.
Yeah, overspeed just isn't great into some of those slow corners. Yeah, it's one thing catching these guys, but yeah, it's a different prospect finding where to get by them. Yeah. Yeah.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Okay.
Left side. Clear.
Okay.
Left side. Clear.
Yeah, it's an interesting race. Just annoying I made that one error. But gotcha. Okay. I'll stay high.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.5 seconds. Car on your left, 44.1. Car 15 is now leading.
Wow, they're really having a ding-dong at the front. That's pretty cool. I got a little deep in there to reset it. Yeah, and I'm still trying to lift when I get up to these guys. So hopefully give us some little payback in a while. It was, I got a little shimmy on the exit, knowing that it was on. I kind of tried to keep my foot down, but that's just cost us the run, I think. We'll see. There's traffic ahead, so it's going to be messy. Thank you.
Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Okay.
Car 14 has taken the lead. Car on your left, you're on the right, 3 wide.
Yeah, it wasn't super awesome. It's alright. It's just trying to follow the gap that he had made, which wasn't great.
Left side. Clear.
Oh wow, again?
Car right.
I gotta be
Clear on
really
the
careful
right.
there.
Car right. Still there, hold your line. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.3 seconds. Clear
Yeah,
on
that
the right.
corner is turning into a bit of a nemesis. I think I haven't driven that corner enough when I'm offline, so it's catching me out. Yeah, no, 100%.
Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, well, good learning on that front.
Car right. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, I just gotta stay alive.
Car on your left.
Yeah, it's quite fun being the faster car, like, you know, it's a different challenge. I like having a bit more control around what's going on, but still easy to make mistakes.
Clear on the left. 48.5.
Yeah, true.
Car stops on the right. Left side. Stay on the right.
Really?
Clear.
Wow.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Yeah, it's quite good. I'm just learning where my kind of weak spots are with traffic management. Just trying to adjust accordingly now.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side.
Yeah, it's true.
Clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Left side. on the left.
Gotcha.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.2 seconds, 45.9. Right side,
Sorry, buddy.
go
That
left.
was on me.
Clear on the right.
I am not having the cleanest of races tonight.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Yeah, just... Yeah. Traffic management's been a little poor so far. Yeah, I need to be just more definitive about what I'm doing. I'm either staying or going, especially into T1, and I just got caught right in the halfway house, which was totally on me. It's frustrating. Just, I think, lack of experience in running faster class cars. No. No. I mean, it was just an unfortunate one because the way I tagged him, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to put him in a half spin. You know, I knew it wouldn't be any damage, but still just frustrating. Sucks when that happens.
No damage. Car looks clean. The leader just did a 43.1. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 10 seconds.
Thank you. Right, if we have a clean lap here or cleanish, let's just see what pace we've got on this fuel load. Okay.
Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, and clear out. No, no. Yeah, and clear out. I've got the pace of these guys ahead. I just need to figure out my traffic management. Just get settled around traffic. Okay.
Left side.
No.
Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. .1. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, and I had quite a bit more in it too.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.4 seconds. Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Yeah, it cost us a bit there, but nothing crazy. Oh, really? Okay. This is unfortunate timing. We'll have a little fuel save here.
Car on your left.
Ugh, back to 3 seconds. Damn, just two unfortunate moments in traffic.
Car in front. The gap is 3.1 seconds.
Yep. Yep, you got it.
44.7. The car in P4 just set the fastest lap. 42.8.
Okay. I think one of them just ran, if I'm right, a 42.8. It's impressive. The guy right ahead of us has had a really good lap. Yeah, okay. That's a much better bus stop. More enjoyable to drive through that one. Yeah, it's interesting. I felt quite a bit quicker than the guys ahead, but now it seems to have stabilised quite a bit. And the traffic was playing a bigger role than I realised.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 42.7. 42.9. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Okay.
That car is a lap down. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, car feels good now. What are we down to? Like half a tank? Feels much more drivable all of a sudden. Yeah. Oh, I've got to try and get these guys. Just struggling a bit here. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, and honestly, there's another couple of tenths in that. But traffic management is more the concern. So yeah, I mean, this is good. You know, I'd just love to just get this gap back. It's early on, it was easy to recover it. Oh well, that's good to know, actually, because I'm only really thinking about these guys ahead. So that's cool. Well, all good. I'm going to get unlucky with this one, I think. Yeah, we'll feel safe here.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, so much pain when you just got to roll through that. Kill up. No. That's good.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. 44.4. The car in P9 just set the fastest lap. 42.5. There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Is that for position or back marker? Okay. Yeah, that was tight. I tried to get out of the way, but honestly that felt... I think we got a 0x for it, so it must have been very close. Okay. Didn't... I mean, I got no contact on mine either. Oh my god, we're getting unlucky through this bus stop the last couple of laps.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Okay, God, I'm not going to get a clear track, but I wish I had some.
Car on your left.
Right, to P4 now. Podium's got to be the target.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 4.1 seconds. The leader just did a 42.7. 44.9. You're in fourth position.
Too aggressive T1. Good learning. Let's just wind that back a bit.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 3.7 seconds. Right side. Clear on the right.
So do you think that incident of the Protos was those two battling or just back marker troubles? It was, eh? Okay. Gotcha. Right, this... Yeah. God, a 1x. I wonder where I got that through there. I thought that was pretty clean. Let's keep an eye on that. Third apex, thank you.
Side. Clear on the left.
Oh, come on, let's hunt this guy down. But T1, gotta be careful when in deep
Pulling
paint
away from the
before.
car behind. The gap is 5.3 seconds. 43.1.
Better.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.1 seconds. Left side. Clear on the left. Left
Okay.
side.
Well,
Clear on
get
the
by
left.
as many as we can, and then we'll...
Left
Okay.
side. Clear.
Okay.
Car on your left. Clear.
not too bad. Could have got more out of it, but just was quite safe.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. We're on the right. 3 wide. Clear all around.
Yeah, we got some lady luck on that one.
Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left. 43.3. Right side. Clear on the right. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
Yeah, the car is a joy on this fuel load, I can tell you.
Right side. Clear.
Well, that's good. Back in the draft, give him something to think about.
Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah. Hopefully he has it too. Just follow each other through. Yeah, I didn't, but wasn't the cleanest for me, so I think about 50-50 for us there. I mean, to be honest,
Clear on the left.
take it.
Car on your left. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 6.8 seconds. Clear on the left. Car stopped ahead. 43 even. Car 15 is now leading. You got a slow car on the left. Right side. Clear on the right. Left side. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Not
Car
super
on your
pleasant.
left. 2 wide. Right side. Still there.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't sure what the right course of action was there.
The gap is 3.5 seconds.
No.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I don't know. Found that difficult, to be honest. Wasn't trying to do anything obstructive. Just got caught in between two. Yeah, and that car rejoining in front of me just didn't help. I didn't have a clear run at it. My God, that's cost us 4 seconds. All right, back at it. Let's get this back gap back. Yeah.
Car on your left. Clear.
Okay.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 5.3 seconds. 46.6. Left side. The car in P3. Just set the fastest lap. 42.3. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear. Left side.
Yes, that was a weird lap. The first sector of the last one was tricky.
Clear on the left.
That's cost us some time. Getting aggressive in the bus stop, gotta be careful.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 41.7.
Oof, wow, that's quick. 41.7. I'm on it now.
3.6 seconds. 43.7.
That's wild, they've just been at it the whole race. That's good. Okay. Okay. Right, Daniel. Oh yeah, I was going to say it's got a little darker, but nothing crazy. Good to know.
You've got damage on the left side.
Oh my god, guys, what have you been doing? Oh my word.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Well, I wouldn't say that went to plan, but at least we didn't hit anyone.
The leader is running.
Now Adam is in the draft, so he's been the beneficiary of all that.
1 second.
Yeah.
45.5.
Yeah, exactly.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Well, it did put me under a little bit of pressure there. Wasn't my best corner. Yeah, it's a weird race. Feel like, you know, clear air, got the pace, and then traffic struggles just kind of put me back in the danger zone. Yeah, a bit of both. I mean, this is first race when I'm the faster car in traffic, so there's some of that I need to learn to be slightly better at. Yeah, I feel like that last one coming through the bus stop was weird because the guy, one car ahead went off, the other guy behind was slow to make sure he didn't hit him, and then we just sort of sat waiting for it all to play out. Yeah. It's amazing though, like 3 or 4 laps of tricky tricky traffic, and then bang, an 8-second gap when we were a second behind him. It's nuts how much that can change. Thank you. I'll see kind of how it plays out. Okay. Well, it wasn't the worst bus stop, but I think Adam probably had a nice clean one behind us. So we'll see if he is going to send it. Yeah.
Right side.
Okay.
Stay on the left. Still there, hold your line. 43.1, clear.
Yeah, no intention of fighting that too much. It's annoying though, because I feel like I am quicker than him if I have some clear air, but I also don't want to get embroiled in
Left
something.
side. Clear.
Yeah.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Left side. Clear on the left. 43, even.
Yeah, I know.
Car on your left.
It's weird. Like I had them when I did an IMSA race, my last kind of longer term enduro.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
Yeah.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, so that stutter, I don't know if it was stutter with network or stutter with, because I saw it too, so I think it's more system, but don't know for sure.
New bus, flat for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to save a little bit behind him. Don't know how well it's working. Sounds good.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I wasn't sure initially. I thought maybe he was going to go, but I was always going to wait. How many laps? This is an interesting run. Get a few, but not all.
Right side. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear on the left. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. The
Yeah,
leader's
sounds
heading
good.
now. Car on your left. Clear.
And we're going one more. Okay.
The leader consider 43.6. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds. Clear on the left. 43.9. You're back in 4th position. Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Ah, it's a shame. Would love to clean the
Clear on
inlet.
the left.
Yeah, I just didn't want to take any. Didn't want to do anything silly. Okie dokie. So in this lap, can you see where my pit box is? I mean, we'll be towards the front, I guess, because we're faster class.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Yeah.
The leader's pitting now. The car
Yep.
in front is pitting. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. The leader's pitting now. Pit box in 10. You're now in 3rd. Looking good. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
Oh yeah, must be. Yeah. 12 seconds options. Okay, well we can live with that. Yes, you're right. Didn't feel anything anyway. Yeah, interesting. Thank you, Ben. That coaching's been very useful. It's been the traffic has been interesting. It's caught me by surprise a few times. Yeah, it's true.
All clear. Punch it.
Okay. Well, we'll take that. Great. Okay, well, still, we'll happily take that. Okay, great. Okay. Understood. So it's we actually a net P4 then. We did make one position. Net P3. Okay. And we came into the pits P5. Okay.
Left side. Clear.
Yeah, that's what I thought it'd be. Didn't feel like we would have done enough to make a position.
The car in front is pitting. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 8.9 seconds. Car 15 has taken the lead.
All good.
40.2.
Okay.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.6 seconds.
So we got ahead of Adam then, looking at the relative.
You got a slow car on the right. Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
Thank you. I keep meeting them here, but this one won't be as bad.
Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah. Someone wasn't anticipating the fact that we were going to have to pass him in the bus stop. I'm just hoping this guy's going to sit behind me and save fuel. The rest we'll find out.
9.4 seconds.
Oh, huge.
44.1. You're back in fourth position.
What's my incident count? I've been racking those up unhelpfully. Okay, thank you. Right, 9 seconds back from Daniel. So I guess we have made a little bit of time on Daniel in the pit stops too. I'm not sure, I can't remember where we ended up with him. That's good, we'll take that. Gotcha. Okay. Two of them are in the pits.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2.7 seconds. 43.3.
Little greedy in T1, getting a bit excited here. I'll measure myself.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 6.2 seconds.
Holy shit, we took a second out of him there, that's handy. As you said, bus stop problems. But what goes around comes around. Yep. Yeah, it feels okay. I think it's just again fuel load and adjusting.
Left side. Clear.
Good, good. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah, post pit stop, it's just, at least for now, everything's slightly more spread. Slightly nicer run of traffic for since we pitted.
43.4.
What's the gap? Yeah. That's great. Good. Good little stint here. Okay. Okay. Understood. Yep, okay. I think this is sufficient closing speed. No. Oh my god, it's so slow when that happens. That is brutal. And that's the problem, that's all it takes to just give away 2-3 seconds. Absolute killer. I can see Adam now right there. God damn. I don't know, I'm just not sure whether to be slightly more aggressive into bus stop. I just... Yeah. Yeah.
46.6.
Okay, buddy, I'm not going to make this as easy this time. You're going to have to work hard. Yeah.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, just keeping opening the door to this guy, and he centres that, which is fair. Just, I need to get more ahead of him, but yeah, just one tricky run in traffic pulls him back. Oh dear, that was a poor bus stop. He's going to have a great run into T1. I overcooked it there. Benefit of this little bonus toe.
Left side. Clear. Right side. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 9.6 Stay on the left. Still there.
I'm just going to stay just above it here.
43.8. Keep to the left. Clear. Right side. Keep to the left.
Oh, that was,
Clear.
no, that was me.
That car is a lap down.
God damn it. Ben, I'm having a nightmare race, buddy. Oh my god. This is hard. Yeah, it's been a challenge. It's been more of a challenge than I was expecting, I gotta be honest.
We got damage on the front end.
Yeah, it's been rough. I mean, I'll be honest, I still quite enjoy the car, but my management around the track has been pretty poor. Yeah.
Right side. Clear.
Yeah. Yeah, even the rejoin was poor. I was just obnoxiously trying to get back going. Oh man, interesting. Well, I mean, I'm learning a lot in this race, which I guess is useful, but yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, I've got aero challenge turning right, I think, which makes sense.
We got damage on the front end.
Oh, Ben, I tell you, this has been tougher than expected.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 8.3 seconds.
Yeah. Yep, you got it.
52.3. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
This guy's just hit the wall, lovely.
Right side. Clear.
Okay. Yeah, car actually feels alright. Okay, let's settle back in. Well, yeah, I think I should have taken my earlier tactic with him and just not fought. For some reason decided I was going to have a different approach. But I just, again, braking. I think so, yeah, and at that point there's not enough error to get the car stopped. So yeah, just again, yeah. No, he had the pace, and I should have let it go. I think it was just petulance, really, to try and fight it.
You're on the right, 3 wide. Car on your left, 2 wide. Car on your left, clear.
No, no, true. No, the line I was taking in though.
Clear.
No. No, no, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I didn't total his race, because you never know, a contact like that's going to work out.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 8 seconds.
Yeah, I'm missing about 3-4 top speed, I think. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, I think that's what's causing me to drive not so great, honestly, is because I feel like I should have better pace, but I don't navigate traffic as effectively, and then that is what costs me. That is the multi-class learning. Yeah, I do like this car though, but I don't know, I don't think I expected quite so much drama in the traffic. But I think as soon as I started to go backwards in the traffic, that's kind of probably made me race not quite as cleanly.
Car on your left.
True. Yeah, you're right.
Clear on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're low speed turning, it's, you know, you basically can go the same speed as the other
You're
classes.
on the car in front. The gap is 10 seconds.
No.
45.1. Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I might just try that fixed series, to be honest. You know, I've spent enough of the time in the car this week to enjoy it enough that I think it'd be quite fun to have that as an alternate to GT3 racing. Oh, yeah.
Car right. Keep to the left. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I've never learned that track. That's one I've heard good things about it, though.
Left side.
Oh, really?
Clear on the left.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that damage is well, it's either impacting confidence or it is having some material impact through the bus stop. Not sure. You know what? We've got a bit of a gap.
Clear on the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
44.9.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's more traffic.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 9.5 seconds.
Oh yeah, sounds good. Yep, sounds good. Yeah, I think my perception going into this race was that traffic management in GT3 is harder, but I actually think well, either lack of experience in this one or that this is actually more difficult because you're doing it. You've got so much traffic all the time.
Car on your left.
At least,
Clear.
yeah, I agree, and I think I probably lacked a little bit of decisiveness in areas where I probably could have gone, didn't go. Then you get backed up into cars behind, then you know you drive with a bit more nerves, and I think that's always what gets me into trouble.
Left side. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
44.5. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I definitely need to run more in traffic in the faster car. Really feel the kind of inexperience right now when I'm just around groups of the slower ones.
Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.9 seconds. 45 even. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 9 seconds. Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh, slightly cleaner lap through traffic that time. Happy with that. Might have a little bus stop challenge there. Oh, it might be okay actually. Yeah. Well, as long as they leave a big enough gap up here. Oh, they're not leaving a big enough gap. Thanks, buddy. Don't know why you wanted to put me there. Oh, I think he had to slow down. So I think that's probably why he was up there. Didn't think about that until I got right next to them.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.9 seconds. Left side. Clear. Left side. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 8.5 seconds.
So
Clear.
cautious.
Left side. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing that, and then I'm just always so frustrated when I have a bad traffic moment that, you know, I could have done better because I'm like, oh, it's just the whole race that's costing me, really. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's about 9 seconds. Well, we're still running. We're in the top 5. I've got to be honest, first Raw. Not too unhappy about that. Just definitely left a little bit on the table today. Oh, yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I mean, the reality is, you know, I did a lot of running solo, so yes, I could drive the car fast, but it's a different kettle of fish when you're trying to drive it quickly in traffic.
Even. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 7.1 seconds.
Is that right? 7.1 seconds. He must have had a tough traffic moment.
Car on your left. Clear on
Dude,
the left.
don't right there. Holy
Got a
shit.
slow car on the left.
What is he doing? Why is he so slow? Don't know. That really caught me by
Car on your
surprise.
left. Clear.
I don't know. We did touch, so I don't know if I got a 1x or if it's just a 0.
Car on your left.
Oh, really? Okay.
Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I've got to watch those. They are creeping up, like you said in your race. Gonna have to... Yeah, sugar. It's only 20, right? Brutal, okay.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, back to 10 seconds after that shenanigans. That's the thing that's so wild, actually, just that the traffic implications, you gain 2, you lose 2. It's really, it's not as drastic with that, I don't feel like, in GT3s, or when you're the slower class.
9 seconds. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.3 seconds. 45.6.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Clear.
Wow. Yeah, that's just mad, isn't it?
Clear on the right. The leader just did a 44 even. Car on your left.
Thank you.
Clear on the left. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8 seconds. Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, and that silly rejoin of mine is just killing us on the straights now, which is irritating. Don't know why I thought it was going to make that corner and just was impatient. No, you're right. No, and like you said, look, I mean, we're settled in terms of this pace. You know, we're unfortunately Adam's pace pretty much, so we might be slightly quicker without traffic, but there's always going to be traffic. So yeah, as long as I can just keep the gap to the guy behind, you know, what are we at, 7.8 right now? Yeah, just shoot for this top 5.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.9 seconds, 43.1. Car on your left. Clear.
Cheap is another 1x. They're happening when I'm not expecting them. I think that was the, actually I don't know what that would have been, maybe the second apex.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 9.1 seconds.
Okay.
Pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.9 seconds, 42.9.
Prefer to run on light fuel. Okay. Although, I don't know, do you think there's any benefit to getting some of this damage fixed? Okay. So, we would just... Okay.
Left side, clear. Right side, clear.
So I'm losing a little bit because I'm driving like an idiot. Oh my god. No, it wasn't you. I was in, if you look at the... it was indecisive going to the kink. I was indecisive going to the corner after that. And that is my biggest learning for today, is traffic management is really hampered me. Which, you know, as we said, kind of makes sense first race doing it, but more so than I think I expected.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, part of me is just wondering whether we work off some of this damage. I just don't know how much of it will get cleared if we pit now.
An incident ahead.
Okay.
Car on your left. Clear.
Because when can they fix the damage? Is it during the fuel fill,
Clear.
and we're not going to put tyres on? Okay.
46.3. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Still there. Clear on the left.
I don't know. It doesn't look like we're losing, but I can be half a second up on the infield and then I give it all back on the straights. So I just think I could be going faster. That's the challenge. True. Yes, that's a good, yes, good point. That must have happened at some point.
Right side.
That's a good point,
Clear on the
yeah.
right.
No, I mean, the car certainly feels fine to drive, so there's no issues on that front. Oof, missed it. Yeah, just seeing that come down after my
Clear on
adventures.
the left.
Thank you. I know. It's been hard for me this race.
Left side. Clear on the left. .1. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear.
Yeah. Nothing crazy, but yeah.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah. Okay. Not unhappy with that.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. .5. Left side. Clear.
Thank you.
Left side. Clear.
You see that guy wiggling? I guess maybe that was a slowdown. It really surprised me.
Consider 42.3.
Okay. Thank you. No, it's all good. We know we can do a little bit of fuel saving. Like, if I have clean laps, I'm quicker than Dan. I just need to have a clean end of the race.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 4.2 seconds. 43.5. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Okay. No, because it'll cost us time, right? I'd only take them if it didn't cost us time. What would you recommend based on what you've seen?
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Don't know. I don't actually feel like I'm struggling anywhere particular. Because I feel like it's more through mistakes that I feel that I'm losing the grip, if you know what I mean. The car, honestly, on this fuel load feels fine. Okay.
Car on your left. Clear.
Just
Car on your left.
bust up time. Hate it.
Clear.
Right, I can see Dan now.
Left side. Clear on the left. 44.5.
You're gonna leave me room there, buddy, or not? I'm sure.
Right side. Stay on the
Yeah,
left.
I'm just gonna let him go.
Clear.
Yeah, I just am getting the
Car right.
really struggling when I'm in traffic,
Clear.
especially when I'm battling. Been a big weakness for this race.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, there's little to gain here. Do want to make sure I give Dan a race to the end, though. Sounds good.
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. You're losing on the car in front.
Yeah.
The gap is 3
No, again, like,
seconds.
it's the sort of thing I'll look back on the replay, because I'm not sure. I felt I had enough speed to get him into the corner, but obviously wasn't going to do some nutty dive bomb, and we just arrived there at the same time. And, you know, for most of the race, I've just been sat behind them in the bus stop, and that was one where I felt like maybe I had a bit more speed, but that's what's really I've struggled with all races, trying to judge those overtakes with faster, always slower class traffic for sure. I think I haven't been decisive enough where I could have taken it, and then I think, you know, I've struggled in other times when I've kind of put my nose in and I should have waited. It's gonna be cutting that fine. Yeah, that's really all I need to race focused on now. It's got to be the target. Yeah, I know. No desire for that, that's for sure. Okay, thank you. I'm happy to go with that.
Right side. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Ben, I think without your guidance, I would have been in the wall a long time ago. It's been very useful having you in my ear. No, because it's felt skittish, honestly, like, compared to when I'm running GT3s, where it just feels quite smooth, even with a few mistakes. This has felt like a different race, you know.
44.1.
Yeah. Really, that's surprising.
Car on your left.
True. That's true.
Clear on the left.
No, and I mean and that's why I think I'm going to start running fixed, because the pace I have in this car is not terrible. You know, I qualified P2 and there was more time in it, so that's good. But definitely my traffic management leaves a lot to be desired with these more experienced guys. And I've also just made mistakes into corners. Like, it's not even all been traffic. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Left side. Clear.
Yeah.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear on the right. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not loving having given up P5, but I think it's, you know, that's the pace, to be honest. He's already 6 clear.
43.8.
Thank you.
Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, and I think our IR is so good actually because we were car 19 out of 20 in this class, so it's actually fairly big net positive.
42.6. New fast flat for you.
Really, that's so funny. Surprised we can hold onto that speed.
Right side. Keep to the left.
I gotta stop trying to overtake people there. It's just no bueno for me, no bueno for them. They should just lose all the time.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 4.5 seconds. Car on your left. Clear.
No, honestly, I don't feel time limited. I feel like driver limited, man. Honestly, I'm just... No, I love it. But the thing is, you can't fix my poor driving, I don't think, right now. I'd love to blame the tyres, man, and be like, oh, those tyres, they really make me make bad decisions. I'm just, but it's good. It's a learning. Like, you know, that last one was just the same. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm right up to him at the T1, so I'll try and get him on exit, but then I have low confidence if he's going to leave me room, and then there's a huge curb on the inside, and so I kind of halfway house it, and then, you know, just battle round. Oh, exactly. No, I you know, again, should wait, but then I'm like, oh, I'm waiting 2 turns, and I lose all that time, and it's just that lack of experience about knowing how to do that effectively, I think. And maybe I just need to just get on the gas out of exit and just plant it on that inside, and there is room outside, but yeah, it's been an interesting one.
You're pulling away from the car behind. 6.8 seconds, 44.7. Car right.
Like, same here, right? Like, I should get this guy, but
Clear.
confidence level, whether he saw me there.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Thank you. Okay.
Car on your left. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. Clear on the left.
So one more lap after the end of this one. Okay. Thank you. Super.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 6.3 seconds. Car stopped ahead. 43.7. Car stopped on the right. Car right. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds. Clear on the right.
Okay, we got something to chase. Perfect. That will make the last stint more interesting. Okay, super. Alright, let's see if we put Dan under a bit of pressure instead of vice versa. Okay. Are we in... Hold on, we in this lap? Or next? Thank you. Oh, god damn it. Is he going to make this traffic? Yeah, didn't do us any favours, didn't do him any favours. He did a little bit better. Yeah, exactly. Well, look, at least he's... Yeah, at the end of the day, he's in range for us to have a race with, which is exciting. So pitting this lap.
The leader's pitting now. Pit boxing in. You're back in fifth. Doing great. Really good job. 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
9 seconds of options. That's funny. I thought it'd be worse than that. Felt worse than that. Right, 66 litres. Let's do this. Get a few.
Okay, punch it.
Right, where is he? Okay, thank you. Yep.
Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
Right, so we got fresh boots and about half a tank. Bit more. Okay, understood. Yep. Yep, understood.
Car right. Clear.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Left side.
Which is interesting, right? Because you would have thought no one should be having vast differences. I mean, okay, we got to save a bit,
Clear on the
but
left. The car in front is pitting. Car on your left.
yeah, true.
Clear.
Yeah.
Left side. Clear. 27.3.
Come on, side, drive better than that, buddy. Been happy just to have a quiet infield there, just to relearn my braking, get it settled. Okay. Well, an unintentional big fuel safety at the bus stop, just to avoid the 1X. Hey, so the position behind has changed. P7 is the same person as it was. Yeah, so that guy's had an incident, I think. Can't remember his name now. Because we're back. Yeah. Interesting.
44.5. You're back in fifth.
Well, we're going to treat that like our P1. So, sensible racing now.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm surprised how few optionals there were, I have to say. Like, because it was a stupid thing for me to do, but it felt like a decent-ish whack when the car wouldn't turn. But I didn't get any warnings about aero damage, which sometimes you do now. Had a couple of laps where bus stop has been much kinder to us than the middle stint. Yeah, I feel for that guy who was ahead of us because he got spooked pre-pit stop and then obviously an incident post as well. It's just brutal.
Car on your left. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.9 seconds. Left side 43.3. Clear on the left. Car on your left. That car is a lap down. Still there. Clear.
I know, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, shit, I've driven that decently for once. It's almost a surprise, Ben, honestly. Yeah, I know. That honestly, seeing someone else make a mistake has just made me feel a little bit better, as bad as that sounds. I'm like, okay. I just gotta... No, exactly. It's just getting round other cars, and then not just that, actually, it's then the impact that then has on me for a few laps later. Now in a GT3 I'm still not great at traffic management, but I carry nothing with me to the next corner, whereas in this car it's a bit like when I started racing multiclass in GT3. It takes me a while to sort of process and get comfortable again. So I mean, as you said earlier, it's good learning, which has been great. I'm running in P5. Even on the alter count, honestly, after a week of driving this car, I can't really complain at that.
Left side. Clear on
Right,
the
gap
left.
behind is stable, or I can't see it on my relative. Okay, thank you. You got it.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.4 seconds. 44.4. Right side. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. Right side. Clear. Car on your left. Right side. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8 seconds. Clear. 44.6. That car is a lap down. Left side. Clear on the left.
No news. I hope. I hope. You made me double check my relative though, but no, I think it's all been pretty stable. I got, it was weird, I thought I made what was a very clear and definitive pass on a one, I don't know, GT4 I think, and then got flashed as I overtook, and I'm like, I just don't understand. I think to be honest, who knows? Was it him? Maybe. I can't remember. 10 seconds back? Yeah, it could have been, maybe.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.2.
I think the problem is it was into a slow corner, so, you know, I had, like, no aero to get me out of the, you know, through the middle part of the corner quickly, and I think he was probably like, why is this guy taking so long? And to be honest, it's a complaint that I've also had of, faster class cars when I'm in GT3s. I'm like, why are they taking so long to overtake me in this corner? And I have a better appreciation for that now, knowing that you just lose so much of the traction when you're going slow. I think I just always expect them to just be able to drive around me. Yeah, still looking there is through here. Okay, we'll do when I get a second. Okay, roger that. Oof, 6th and 7th are in the mix together there. They got to finish. Let's make sure I don't get drawn into that. How much time left actually, Ben? Great. What am I sat at? 17 or 18 on the incidents? Okay, thank you. Did you make SR gain or loss with your number? Did you? Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.1 seconds. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap
yeah, that's good, man.
9.2 seconds. 44.1 seconds.
Well, I just love the fact at one point you're up there. It's just always how it goes. What is this guy doing? Where are you, buddy? Oh my god. Drawing me over there.
Right side.
Oh, there's been a position change behind us. Okay, interesting. Okay, I need to just stay consistent now. Yeah. Like right after this? Oh, dude, well, thank you for squeezing me in. As I said, I really appreciate it. I've needed it today. It would have been a much harder race without you in my ear. I hadn't expected it to be all that tough, but yeah, it has caused me much more challenge than expected, which, to be honest, now I think about it, I'm like, well, new car, new race, it's not that surprising. But yeah, I'd underestimated complexities of it. But I've loved it, though. It's been fun.
Even. That car is a lap down.
Really? That's awesome. Because it's such a huge help when you're a driver. And fuel, sorry, I've been forgetting about that the last couple of laps. It's okay? Alright. Okay. No, all good. Better that than the other way around. It's still got us that position. Okay. Had a bit of a sloppy lap, but I'd quite like to get up behind Ricardo here. He can tow us along for a bit. That'd be easy fuel save then. I think he must be going quicker than me. Okay, that's good. Good, good. Yeah, I'm quite focused on the 1Xs now, to be honest. I was really loose with those earlier in the race.
Left side. Clear.
Yeah, I know. Did you?
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.6 seconds. 43.6.
Tell you, that brake bias adjustment has made the car handle a lot better. I've got to learn to use that more.
Left side. Clear on the left.
You know, the other thing I struggled a bit with this car actually is the dimensions. You know, I feel like with a GT3 I know exactly where all the corners are. With this one I struggle, just I guess different seating position and then all these A-pillars getting in my way. Definitely not quite got that dialed in yet.
Car right. Still there. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side.
Oh yeah.
Clear.
Yeah. Yeah, I've raced there in the Porsche series last year and it was hard, man. My result wasn't any better or worse there, but I found the track really challenging. Never really felt like I got on top of it. Yeah.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.3 seconds. 44.8.
I wish I'd made that brake bias adjustment earlier. It's making turn 1 feel a lot more predictable for me. No, I'm always hesitant on brake bias because I don't play with it enough, to be honest. So I should use it more, but it takes so much of my brain power just to race these days. But I started to use it in the Porsche a bit more in the GT3, and you know, of course, you notice a positive difference when used correctly. Great. No complaints there. It's been a much more relaxing stint for some reason. I can't tell you why. Okay. Well, yeah, I haven't been saving for 2 or 3 laps anyway because I forgot, so it's good to know. Great. Super. Oh, Gel is back ahead. Are they still battling? Wow. That would be a stressful end to the race.
43.3.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. They obviously have decided that's their race now because, well, of course, stuff can always happen to us, but if it doesn't...
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 8.8 seconds.
Oh, really? What's the gap? Okay. Okay. It's an interesting into the round. Yeah, exactly.
Car right. Clear.
Yeah, maybe. Yep, Adam was racing. I think that's the one thing I'm disappointed about in the whole race. Like, a lot of the stuff I'm like, you know, this is experience. But when I tried to do a Max Verstappen and come off the brake puddle to go deep into T1, I'm like, why? You know, I already know last time I let him by, I followed him, beat him in the pit stop. And it was a well-worn strategy. And so that was the one really poor decision that was annoying. Because that would have been easy to avoid. And I'd made my mind up that I was going to battle him. So it was even premeditated. But... if he... No, I know. I just didn't want him to get by after we got him in the pit stop, and I'm like, oh no, I've got to at least fight him here. But the problem is, if I'm not used to taking that line because I haven't driven this car enough, you know, I don't quite know where the grip runs out. But I tell you, the brake bias adjustment, yeah, that's good to know now in future, because that might have saved me. I might have been able to get it to stop.
43.2.
Because I just don't get, the rears are not locking anywhere around the track now. So it makes me feel like I've probably even got a bit of margin in places.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 5.1.
Holy
seconds.
shit, that is coming down. Okay, let's just
Car on your left.
keep driving like this. Don't need to do anything. We'll just keep going. Yep. Okay.
That car is a lap down. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side.
No way. And is he just trying to get round?
Clear on the left.
Wow, I'm amazed he's not pitting, but I guess he's just like, I'll survive and keep as many positions as I can.
Clear.
Okay.
Left
Okay.
side. Clear.
Yeah, and I might just get a tow from this LMP3 now, because he's had a horror show in traffic. Because I actually think this guy's quicker than me. I think he must have had an incident earlier.
Clear on the left.
We'll just get sucked along a little bit now. Oh, I can. Is it the green car? Yeah, I can see him. That was the guy running in P3 earlier, wasn't it? I'd recognise the name. Shoot.
43.2. That car is a lap down.
Okay, are you letting me through, buddy, or what? This is really slow. What's going on? Oh, Jesus, God. Come on! Let me go or don't.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.3.
Like, I know I can be patient, but even so... Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, true. True, true. It's just funny, because before this guy was plenty fast enough, and now he just seems a little slow. But that's alright. He's had a good infield. That's all we need. Yeah, I can see him. God, that's brutal. I guess that's the decision you have to make. You know, if you're carrying a minutes with the damage, but you can drive that thing, you just hang on for every position you can. Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Left side. Clear on the left.
So where do you think it's impacting him? Turns or top speed?
Left side.
Okay.
Clear.
If we can...
10 minutes to go. You are where we expected to be. Left side.
Okay.
Clear on the left.
Yeah.
45.1. Car on your left. That car is a lap down. Still there. Clear.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just almost want to get to him and then assess,
The gap is
because I should have time, right? We're not in a huge rush here. It's funny because he will know I'm coming and he'll fancy holding on to it. But if we have good laps, it shouldn't be competition. Yeah, and get pulled along, of course. Yeah, I know we've just lost a little bit to him there as well. Yeah, that is good.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, well, let's see what the closing speed is. It looks like I should get this done before T1. Do you agree? Jesus, but Ricardo's not making much ground on the outside, so that's going to make it difficult.
Left side.
Is he clear?
Car right.
Thank you.
Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Right side. 43.2. That car is a lap down. Clear on the right. You're back
Took
in
that
fourth
super
position.
chill, but just wanted to get that shit done. I was quite happy with Ricardo. He just got out of the way.
There's an incident ahead.
Can't see it because that goddamn A-pillar. That's another 1X. Jesus Christ. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Right side.
Gonna take 2 of them here.
Stay on the left. Stay on the left.
Just let me go, guys.
Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Looking at that car following is an absolute horror show. But it was funny because it was smooth going until the infield, and then honestly, all that traffic, I made a mistake. Oof, got a little sketch for a second. Okay, I am on 19X, so absolute disaster.
You're pulling away from
Okay,
the car.
all that matters is just stay clean. Holy shit. Okay. Yep, you got it. The goddamn incident count is a rough as.
44.7. Car on your left. Clear. Car stopped ahead.
What's going on ahead? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. As horrendous as that felt.
Car right. Clear on the right.
You stand up there.
Left side. Clear.
Yeah, it's a good point. Long game. Long game. You got it. You got it. Took that like a
5 minutes to
GT4.
go. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, perfect.
Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, no, I'm now driving that way too. Yeah, just
You're pulling away from the car behind.
sensible. He's doing well though to get that thing round. Fair play.
44.4.
Great. These are the 1Xs that have annoyed me the most all race when I've run wide here, because I think 5, 6, maybe even more have come from me just driving that corner poorly. Just, you know, trying to get off the brakes early. Totally unnecessary. Drive the inlet. Yeah, okay.
Clear.
I know. Yeah. And then what does that do? Apply a time penalty? Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, I'll just keep driving. I might even try and just... Well, yeah, we'll see. I'll probably ask for guidance on what's around if we can get it stopped fast enough on a particular point. But otherwise, I'll just... Great. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Well, who would have guessed, Ben, that it got a bit exciting in the last stint? Didn't see that coming, I'll be honest. We will take it, yeah. What's the time left?
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.6 seconds. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.7 seconds. 43.3.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to overtake those guys into that corner all day, but because I'm slow, because I don't have aero, it's actually just a terrible place to do it. Again, the learning next time might be just don't overtake them there, just wait. Yeah, exactly. So I don't have any of that chat on. What's going on? Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, he's been on a bit of a mission all day. What's he running? P3, P2? Fair play. He's got himself up there. Oh, who is Kieran? That's another name I hadn't come across. So that's our... Yeah.
Clear.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And we're expecting white flag. This one or next? Okay. It's not come, so we've got one more. So anything you need me to do about fuel?
The gap is 7.3 seconds. Clear. 44 even.
Great. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I agree.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah, this has been a good example of just staying in the race really today, because definitely went through some messy patches, but just keeping it clean. In that last stint too, I'm surprised. That's where the errors seem to creep in for everybody else. It's actually probably been my best stint in terms of driving.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, I think so. I honestly feel like I had a real rough run of traffic for a while. Like, I felt like for 30 minutes I really had a hard time. Great. Thank you.
Car on your left. Clear.
How many of these boys are we gonna get?
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Maybe all of them, but where are you all gonna go? Oh my god, one's out. Is he crashing? Holy shit.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left. You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. Keep
Thank
to the
you.
right. Clear on the left. 44.7. The car behind is pitting.
I know, what did he do? Surely, guys, it's last lap. It's just get round T1. Yeah.
Left side.
Yeah, so that's my biggest learning is overtaking, you know, is to not try and overtake into turn 2. I've done that all race and it's been unsuccessful. Oh my god. Everyone's really struggling to get this thing over the line. I kind of thought we would be like in this massive hustle once I saw we were close for the final stint, but everything changed. P3A, or what would have been P3 had an issue, or Dan, just nuts. Okay, leave me room here, boys.
Left side, you're in the middle, 3 wide, clear.
You got it. Ben, thanks, buddy. That would have been, well, that has been a better race with you given the directions. And that's a pretty good result, P4. Yeah, no complaints. No way. Yeah, that's excellent. Oof, that was great. Yeah,
There's
well.
the flag, it's over. Nice run, solid work.
Yeah. I know. Well, if the time is still going, I'm gonna run around a bit further just to tick a few more corners in. It's pretty chill here. At 19x, I need everything I can get. So I'll come round and I'll pull off going into the pits. Yeah, that was awesome. Great. All right. Round this bend and I'll pull off. Thank you, Ben. Really enjoyed that, buddy. Sorry, it wasn't my cleanest of races, but you know what? We got there in the end. Yeah, it did eventually come back to us, but oof, that the middle stint of just trying to get around traffic really, yeah, really was tricky. Oof. So you literally jumping into another session? Like how you got a gap? Wow, buddy. Well, please. Okay, we'll go take a few minutes rest. But Ben, thank you for getting to us. Thank you for jumping in. Really enjoyed that, buddy. And in the end, yeah, pretty happy with the result. Can't complain. Yeah, sounds good. All right. Well, good luck in the next race. Hope it goes well. See ya. Well, stream, I am tired. That was probably more stressful than I expected. Super interesting race. Lots of action. Pace from quali was pretty good, so, you know, if we could race the car a little better and have better race management, you know, I do think a podium would have been well within reach. But at the end of the day, we did... I mean, it wasn't a clean race entirely, but no major damage. Got us home in P4, which pretty happy with that. Thank you, Pants. Sorry, I wasn't doing a lot of chat monitoring. Dave Stewart. Is there a trick to get this many frames at Daytona? Similar specs on my computer. Run 1440p, 70-80 frames. Yeah, because, well, I'd need to know, Dave, what CPU, GPU setup you're running, what graphic settings you've got on, but in case you're still watching, I will just flash up my graphics so that you can have a look at them. This is what I'm running at the moment, but I'm also running 4K, so bear that in mind. Like when I was running 1440p, I actually had more of this stuff dialed up. I would run 2-pass trees, high quality trees. I'd have number of lights up at 3. Yeah, I had it higher basically than what it is here. So yeah, it might depend on a whole bunch of factors without knowing system setup, Dave. Difficult to know, but it's very possible to get to that point. You know, a key thing that I'd take a look at least from an iRacing perspective, is take a look at MSAA samples. A lot of people have that cranked 8 or 4. Now, when I was running 1440p, I had this set to 4 actually, but for 4K screens, I need to get it down to 2, otherwise it's just too much work. And even at 2x, I could probably just take it off altogether and not notice too much difference. But yeah, I'd look at MSAA. That'd be the key one. Otherwise, yeah, I'd need to know what settings you're running and what put what system you've kind of got. But yes, it is very possible. You should be able to get triple 1440p if you've got a relatively high-end setup. You know, mine was capping out my old monitors at about 140. Well, I had 144 hertz monitors, so I was capping out 138, no problem. And even at Daytona, yeah, it would dip, of course, but it would still always be above 100. And you've seen tonight, or this afternoon, sorry, you know, if I haven't been in too heavy a traffic, we've been sat above 100 FPS most of the race. Now, I wasn't spooling the replay, which, to be honest, I think I am gonna do replay spooling again because I still had a few stutters tonight, so I don't think it's related to replay spooling, and it's always a bit of a shame to not see that. So I can't go back through a great deal of the race. We've probably got the last 20 minutes, so let's go and see if there is something we can take a look at. But as I said, we won't be able to get too far back here. Probably not so much what happened to us, more what was going on with some of the cars around us when they started to drop back. I think that'll be of more interest. So obviously Daniel had his incident. I wonder if we've got enough of the replay to just see where... You know, his lap times don't even... Oh, here we go. There's a couple of... Well, that's probably pit stop laps. Okay, there's a 154. I don't know if the replay is going to give us this. Does it? There we go. Right, let's just ride on board. Let's see what happened. Actually, let's just confirm he does have a front end at this point. Front end attached. Right, what happened? I think Daniel had been running in P3 for most of the race. Interesting using first gear to get some rotation there. Didn't do that during the race, something to think about. Now, is this for position? Oh no, that's a big one too. Okay, now was he chasing down for position? Let's have a look. Who was ahead at this point? Manuel Fernandez. Where was he? Was he just a back marker at this point? I think he might have been. So, just lost it going in. That's brutal this late in the race. Let's have a look from shot. Oof. Yeah, interesting. Didn't get it wide. Didn't get onto the grass. Just really... that's a strange one, really. Just the back end stepped out immediately on the brakes. Caught it. Nice. But then looks like to have just been a bit of a passenger. Oof. Wasn't the worst contact in the world, but enough to entirely remove the front end, which is tough. So that's that definitely made finishing the race a little bit more difficult. What else was happening behind us? Let's have a look. So what happened to Kieran? Did Kieran drop back? Again, let's just see it. Oh, a couple of non-scored laps, a 155. So what happened here? Okay, that's weird. Nothing to report on this lap. Okay, well, not sure what happened there. Gel, well, they were fighting. Ah, so Thomas, so he must have been making a bit of a comeback. So he practiced 43 flat, 43 flat. What happened to Thomas in the race? 14 incidents. God, I can't believe we just survived on 19. That was very lucky. He did a 42.4 is his fastest. Interesting. Why did he fall back? Maybe early on. Oh, a very slow second lap. Let's just check that. Can't remember were we. Yeah, so an incident right at the beginning of the race. Interesting. All right. Well, I think we're going to call that a night or an afternoon. That was a pretty good race. Lots to improve on my driving, which is good to know. Quite like this car still, but don't really have a full handle of it, especially in traffic. That was a real struggle. Not really having the right places to pass dialed in before the race. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I need to get better at, and that's really what cost us more positions. I think we're just falling back because of that. But we were clean enough that actually, we got most of those positions back. Qualified P2, finished P4. And we would have needed to have a much better traffic management game to have really been sticking with P1 and P2 at the beginning of the race. So to be honest, can't be disappointed with that. So it was pretty fun. Let's have a quick look at results here. Okay, not practice, race results. Yeah, safety rating getting punished at the moment. I really need to get on top of that. But we won't worry about that for now. We got a plus 65, not terrible. We were split 12. Yeah, it really gets good turnout. This it's fantastic. I'm very happy I ran on alt, because if I'd been running on my main, we would have been split 6 or 5, and I think that would have been a little bit tough. The level not up to that. Yeah, pretty good race. Now, how did this guy get along? He got the fastest lap and led 40 of the laps, so these two were just battling together. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame we couldn't have been with those guys. Adam Benjamin, yeah, in the end was faster than us. I don't think there's any question of that. Quicker fastest lap was just quicker all round. How far behind were we? In the end, we didn't actually finish too far behind him. What's that? Just under 20 seconds. Not terrible given the adventures that we had. So yeah, less mistakes, better traffic management, and I think we would have been challenging for the podium, but can't complain. First time Raw, P4 finish. No complaints at all. Thank you for tuning in. Probably won't be a live race for a little bit. Going to be a couple of weeks. Still working on the stuttering content. I'm trying to get it out this weekend, but depending on how much energy I have for the rest of the day, that may not happen. And if not, that'll be the next kind of video on the channel, which will be out, if not tomorrow, then probably in a week and a half. So thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one.